Technical difficulty. Technical difficulty. I haven't hosted in a minute, so I totally
That's
forgot about
hilarious.
that, man. But welcome back to the Pure Route Podcast. We 43 episodes in. You'll know by now. My name is Caleb. I go at I hate Kev on my social media. Here with my boy Brian. Sadly, not here with Darnell. But if you checked into our album review from yesterday, you got to see Darnell's face and not me. But Brian, he stays consistent. Yeah, MCK stays consistent, so he's still live with us, man. How you doing?
Facts, man. Yeah, man. We just instead obviously we switched days. Today going live Tuesday. But yesterday we were reviewing Nick Grant album Welcome to Loveland. So go check that out. Shout out to him too. Gave us the follow on Twitter as well. So that's a real.
Yeah, man. He reposted this on Instagram too, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like
nice story. So
that's dope, man.
yeah,
But
and the
yeah,
follow. So yeah, shout out to him. Go check out the album review if you haven't. Go check out the album as well if you haven't. Like y'all said on the episode, it matched yesterday's theme, which was Valentine's Day, and that's one reason why I
facts.
wasn't on. Darnell took one
Yeah,
for the team and celebrated today. So
yeah,
yeah,
facts. So,
how was your day, man? How was your Valentine's Day?
I mean, I was reviewing. I was because I think it's about that album too. Like, uh, I listened to it like already when it first dropped. You know what I mean? Because it
Yeah,
dropped like that was one of the first albums I dropped of the year. So I already been listening to it, and I want to review it. Obviously, we had the idea in mind. We couldn't come up with the day. So I remember when I told Darnell, I was like, oh, like I mean, I had the idea. I was like, oh, we might as well just review that. But I just kind of said it as a joke. Oh, like we could review that on Monday, then we could go live on Tuesday. And then Darnell was like, yeah, let's do that. And then I was like, oh shoot, I didn't even have it. I never actually wrote it down. So bro, like literally I spent like the whole day like just listening to it again and doing my review. But it was cool though because it was easy to do the review though because the album was I've already listened to it like plenty of times as if I was already reviewing it. So that's pretty much what I was doing, spending my day just doing
had
that.
plenty of time to catch
Yeah,
up on that,
I
but
was just reviewing it, setting up the podcast, and then just chilling. Really, I didn't really do much. So I had the day off. So
you didn't ask your neighborhood crush or nothing like that, the girl next door
I,
type deal.
hell no, not where I live. Hell no. If I knock on someone's door, man, they're gonna call the cops.
Ah, damn. Well, I'm glad you didn't do that then.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time on here last night.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun though.
sex
It
I
was a
wasn't
good
able to
review,
join.
that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
be
I
there for
mean,
the next
shoot,
one.
yeah, we
I
got
haven't been
plenty of
on the
time. I
last
mean,
three of them, so it's only been you and Darnell for the past now three
yeah, I
album
mean,
reviews.
shoot, we were talking about doing a bunch of different content though, even like reviews. Like we want to start getting like not reviews, but like reactions and stuff, and different like reactive freestyles and different things. So I mean,
Or
there's plenty
songs
of different
or
stuff. I think a lot of people are gonna start seeing this year more individually and also like two and two. You know, what I mean, different group kind of grouped together in different ways. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
don't think every single episode, every single reaction, every single review, whatever we plan on doing. I think at this point we kind of all are just in sync with what we know what we want to do. Like whoever would just hop on and put something out at this point.
yeah, more content the better, and you expect more
Facts.
content you expect more content from the Pure Rap Podcast in 2022. That's the goal. Yeah, more ideas, more opportunities, and more content for people to check out. We'd
Yeah.
appreciate
I got
that.
the Earl sweatshirt mustache going on. Like, it's like we can go
Yeah,
all
what's up
up
with
and
that? I keep seeing something about like Earl Sweatshirt's mustache, but I don't know. I don't get
bro,
what's
because it
going
was
on.
like it's not even like for instance, like my mustache is actually like full, like all the way through, and it goes down. Like his
Yeah,
mustache is like just like
patchy.
a whole bunch of hair just out, like
Oh,
just
just like
going out. Like it's just
messy
it's
and shit.
nasty. It's nasty,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I
It's
haven't
not
checked.
good.
I haven't been looking at him, so I don't know how they be looking.
I'm like, bro,
Uh,
this
yeah,
like it's
I
like
don't know how that
whiskers,
be
bro.
looking.
It's like, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to look
I
at it
think
how
he
you
was dropping.
described it. I don't want to look. I don't want to check it out how you described it.
No,
So
facts because I seen it. I think he was dropping a single today. I think he was supposed to, but because he was saying, I think I seen on like an Instagram, he said something about like he was gonna like he's like I shaved or something like that, and
that's
like
good.
because he said he was gonna
Everyone's
drop a
clowning
single
him.
or something, but yeah, I'm not sure if that happened or I mean if it does, obviously the single won't drop till way later tonight. So
Yeah. Well, if that happens, you can tune into that and check out some new Earl Sweatshirt music. But yeah, you ready to hop into this episode? We kind of got something different for y'all today. Kind of similar, but
Like this is like the vintage Pure Rap podcast.
yeah, man. We just gonna cover just releases, talk about the new tracks and albums, and then cover. There's a lot of news, so there's a lot of discussion for news.
Yeah,
No
since
games or nothing.
we weren't up last week, so kind of catching up.
Yeah,
I didn't cover
yeah.
everything.
So we'll hop into that, but first we're gonna, I figure we should start putting these into our episodes on the days that we're live. Rest in peace to the legendary Big L, who passed away in February 15th of 1999. So yeah, sad that he was gone too soon. Can't trust the people around you, but life lesson. But yeah, sad to see a real legend go on this day.
Facts. Especially Big L, it's like such an impact in hip hop in such a small amount of time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those what ifs. Like he's that good where you're like already,
Right.
top, like you left such an impact on the game when like you're still in people's top fives to this day.
And only released like one album like while you were alive, like and
exactly
then a couple posthumous. But
it just shows how good he was. This is like because even when I first heard him, I know me and you obviously we've been on Big L since like high school. Like we've been like high school, middle school, like we've been already known about Big L. But like even for us, it's like first time we ever heard him, it's like it's an instant like you're like this is like, oh, he's a rapper, you know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah. Well, you saw that tweet from earlier today about someone was like comparing him to Eminem. Like he could have been bigger than Eminem for like the style of rap they do. Which, I mean, I can see that comparison. I mean, it's still a little different.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know about that, but
I can see
like
I can see what they're saying with the type of especially early Eminem with the type of lyrics they be saying. I can see that comparison.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
modern day Eminem, not the same. But
yeah,
that's what the lyric, like how I could say ruthless, kind of like savage lyrics. Like
okay, yeah, I see
some pretty savage lyrics back in the day. But
yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, Big L has some.
I can see that comparison, but yeah, Big L, that man's a savage, man. So
yeah, he has some crazy lines. I mean, he had like some line about AIDS, like
yeah, man, all black, all black.
Yeah, it was one of those tracks, but he said something about like AIDS, like, oh, if she got it, we all got it, or something like that. Like, or if I get AIDS, we all get. I'm like, yeah. And he was saying that early, like that's like early like 90s, you know.
He get canceled today. He's saying shit like that.
Oh yeah. Big L was. I mean, back then in the day, it's like someone like him can't get canceled. Like he's like hip hop to the.
There's no cancel culture there.
Yeah, like once you're like underground hip hop, you ain't
using social media, so it's like there's no cancel culture even around. But
right.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Big L. We can get to some. We got a couple birthdays today. We got the number one stunner. Happy birthday to the baby.
Birdman. All three of y'all.
Put respect on his birthday, man. Say happy birthday to him. He wants that respect.
We still need that Cash Money versus No Limit versus battle.
Yeah, man. We can get into that later. We got a versus topic for y'all later, but yeah, that'd be a good one. That'd be a good one if we can watch it on the YouTube replay. But yeah, man, happy 53rd birthday to him. Getting older. Controversial, of course.
Sure, I thought he was 53 20 years ago.
Right, that man seems like he's been old forever.
Old
man, he kind of go with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's only like what 30, like in his early 30s, something like that, mid 30s.
That's hilarious.
Mid 30s. No, he's late 30s now. He's in his 30s still.
Yeah.
Like you think like he's in his 40s.
Yeah. But, especially with the tats and all that stuff. And like
man, like looking older by the day. Yeah, he's not 40 yet, but you would think he would be. But yeah, he's like in his late 30s. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't think he hit 40 yet. But yeah, we can get into the next birthday we got, which is Meg the Stallion. Happy 27th birthday to her. I know Brian's getting a little moist. He was checking this out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, facts. We just put a whole slide. Just put a whole slide of
slideshow.
Yeah, I play WAP.
We'll set something up after this for a WAP listening party. Music video party.
That's hilarious.
No, man, but you have any favorite tracks by her?
Nah, I can't think of like no name of a track off the top besides that one. Like
Man.
keep it real. I mean, she like, but like early, like when she first came out though, like she was like rapping for real. Like I was impressed. But I
I've
haven't
heard.
really
I
like
can if I
listened
hear a
to it.
song by her, I know it's her song, but like I can't think of a title name. Like off
Yeah,
the top
I
of
don't
my
know.
head, I can't think of
Yeah,
a name of a title of a Meg Thee Stallion song. Let's be honest.
shout
I
out to
don't.
her though.
I just know she has that one album with, like it has like magazine covers or something like that. No, paper covers like in the background or something weird like
Oh
that.
yeah. I think that's like
Yeah,
her
like,
most
like,
recent album.
it has like newspapers or
Switch
some
his name.
shit. It has like newspapers on there or something. Newspapers.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of it right now. Yeah, man, that's the birthdays we got for y'all. Now we can jump into the actual episode of what we wanted to talk about, which are the new releases. We got quite a few new releases.
Yeah, we could run through these pretty
I
much.
went and
Pretty
checked
quick,
out
so.
most of them on here. The first one we got is Pusha T Diet Coke, and you're saying they have a video for this, right?
Yeah, that's the one that you kept seeing that like snippet with Kanye West dancing.
Oh, is
Like
that
they
what that
did.
is? I haven't checked that
Yeah,
out.
so yeah, so the music video is pretty much like the the Craig Mack like Flavor in Your Ear music video. Wait, is it?
Okay.
Am I tripping? Is that the music video? I don't know, but it's the one where like pretty much it's him and like Diddy is dancing and they're like it's like black and
really?
white and they're wearing the black. So they pretty much did a play on that music video, and that's why Kanye's dancing in it because he's pretty much doing like Diddy. Like a lot of people won't know that unless they know that music video. So
I see. Yeah, I haven't checked
yeah,
that out.
but I mean the beat crazy. You know what I mean? It's basically just like Pusha T. Like we know what's about to happen when that album drops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
How
Pusha T's
you like
back,
the track
basically.
though?
Not back, but you know what I mean. Like I don't know. When was his
Yeah,
last album? Daytona. Yeah. So
yeah, that was like what 2018, 19, 18?
yeah, that was a minute. The 2018. Yeah. So it's been a minute
Yeah,
for
that's been
sure.
that long.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's
Time's
crazy. Yeah. I
flying
mean,
by
now
like
that
a
I think about
motherfucker,
that,
bro.
yeah, that's crazy.
Time's flying by like a motherfucker, bro.
Man, it's so quick, bro. Because it's just because with everything going on, it's everything's happening so fast now. It's like it
Then
makes
just
time just
you're
you
just
know what I
getting
mean?
older, man. The
Yeah.
older folks ain't lying when they say time flies by, man. Like we'll be there
That's
soon, man. Shit.
that's a fact, man. That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
we got.
man. But how you like this track though? You fucking with it?
Oh, bro. I mean, bruh, it's Pusha T, man. Like this is it. Like I said, it's like a song like this is just pretty much like we got. Like it makes me excited for the album. You know what I mean? Especially because Pusha T with Coke rap, bro. Just
Go rap, yeah.
don't switch up. Just keep doing that.
Do your stuff to what
And
the
then he
fans
always.
like from you.
And the thing I like about Pusha T the most too is he always raps on different beats. Like he's like even just with clips, like all the beats. Even if you go to Pusha T albums, bro, like the beats are different. Like it's a whole nother like, you know what I mean? Like he rapping on different beats just from the beginning. Like so, I always mess with him for that. And it's so good. Like when you just listen to his music, it's like timeless. So I'm excited for the album, bro.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
100%.
for sure get album review quick on that. We won't be posting a
Oh,
month later. We gotta be
100%.
be ready for that. Even if we're
Yeah.
doing it at 1:00 in the morning, we're gonna get that done. But
Facts.
yeah, next track we're gonna talk about is Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, and West Side Guns, John Woo Flick,
Another
which I
one.
haven't heard of. That's one I haven't listened to. How was that
Bro.
track, man? Give me a rundown on that.
Bro, it's the same thing as what I said about Pusha T, bro. It's like you know what you're getting. You know what I mean? Like as soon as Pusha T drops a song like that, you know what you're getting. You see these three Griselda, you know exactly what you're getting. It's not a disappointment. Like you know what I mean? You see these three on a track, you don't even have to listen to it. You already know it's crazy. Like they already left the mark where you just know. You see those names, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know they dropped a new track, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, this is a single off of Conway's album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
yeah, we'll make sure we'll probably do an review on that too. We're trying to do more reviews this year, so yeah, you're already three in less than 2 months total. So
yeah, and all those three albums came out on the same day too. On January 14th.
It was like January 14th.
Yeah. I told Darnell, I was like, bro, we're getting all these albums. We're about to do Saba. Like we're making sure we hit not like all of them, like, but we want the main ones that we want to react to. Like, I mean, review. Like, you know, I mean, we still want to do Snoop's album too. So
yeah, so we'll get that out for y'all soon. We can get into the next track though. We got a new track from Future called "Worst Day." I checked it out. It was pretty much just like a Valentine's Day type like track, and I didn't even finish it to be honest. But I don't know if you heard it. I didn't even see it until the day that he dropped the track. But Those are
Future.
yeah,
I'm not really like I don't really be bumping Future like that, to be honest. It's not my
Future's cool,
cup of
but
tea.
I don't know. I don't say corny, but like I don't know. This is like resembling Valentine's Day, and I'm not gonna listen to a track about Valentine's Day, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I
Especially,
get your message, but it's just
especially by Future though.
I
Like,
can live without it. You know, I'm not putting it onto my playlist. You know, I can
yeah,
live without
facts.
it. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of playlists, bro, we gotta make 2022 playlist.
Yeah, man. We'll get more playlists for y'all too. We'll put that in our bio and our
Yeah, I'm
Linktree,
gonna
so.
start. I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start making one soon. Probably
Yeah,
like
yeah. If you
tonight,
click the
like
link
when we get off.
in our social, yeah, if you click the link in our social media bios, we got a couple of playlists on there. If it's
Yeah,
based
I'm
from
a switch.
all of them are pretty much based from last year, but we'll update
Yeah.
y'all with some new ones.
And I barely updated mine from last year, but it was so good that I didn't even have to update
You
it.
didn't want to touch it.
It was just all like, it was just hip hop, like Griselda, like Suso, like it was, you know what I mean? It was like that type of hip hop. So like I feel like all of us had
Yeah.
different things to ours. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I feel like
Whoever-
yeah, because I made one that was more like summer themed, and then I made one. I
Yeah.
made one recently in the beginning of this year. Like this is like my favorite tracks from last year in general. Like this is my favorite 2021 tracks.
Yeah, we definitely
So
have a good mix
I'll probably
between us
make
three.
I'll make another one soon for 2022 and just update along the years like my favorite tracks of 22.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I'll probably start on that tonight, and then
I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that Pusha T and Conway.
Yeah, we'll throw those in there. But yeah, we can get into the next set of songs. We got two Nicki Minaj featuring Lil Baby tracks. One was called Bustin', the other one was called Do We Have a Problem. Did you check these out?
Nah, but I heard about the first one.
I gotta bring it up, man. It's Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby. People won't be checking that out. But I did listen to both of them. Right. I skimmed through Do We Have a Problem? It was all right. Bustin', I couldn't finish for sure. Like that was not really my sound. Not really. It just seemed too generically corny to me. Like the
this is what you said.
Skip. Hold on, no, I skip 3.
We got Alamo.
Hold on, skip.
Which team led the?
Skip.
Yeah, man. For Bustin', yeah. Do We Have a Problem? It was all right. I can listen to it. I'm not putting it on my playlist or nothing. But if I was, chilling, someone put it on, like I'm cool with that. Bustin', on the other note, I don't know if I want to hear that again. I don't know if I want to hear that again. Me personally, that's just me. Yeah, not my favorite Nicki Minaj track, obviously. But Do We Have a Problem was all right. Like Bustin' was like Meg Thee Stallion. But
I'm dead.
We get the next track. We got a new track, man. City of Gods by Fabio Foreign, Kanye West, and Alicia Keys. Did you check this one out?
I didn't even know this one dropped until you put it on the thing. Is this like new or like?
I don't know when it came out. I just saw it on like new like Spotify tracks.
I think this is off the album that he's gonna be dropping, huh?
I believe so. I would assume so. You got Kanye and
isn't Kanye producing it?
Yeah, and that's what I heard. Yeah, this came out on the 11th. So this came out on Friday.
Oh yeah, so this is new. I'll check it out.
It was all right. It was all right. I didn't put it on my playlist, and I didn't like it that much, to be honest.
You ain't paying none of these songs on your playlist.
Yeah, I put Pushes on there, but I didn't hear Kanye. I didn't hear the John Woo flick, so I can't speak on that. But
once you hear that, you're gonna be having that one on repeat, bro. It's like vintage Griselda.
I'll have that on my playlist. But yeah, the past 4 tracks we spoke on, like, yeah. I checked it out real quick before we got live to see, like,
just to kind of skim it. Yeah.
We need releases to talk about, so
yeah, it's been
not really feeling it. Maybe I'll go check it out again. Maybe I'll have a change of heart. But as of right now, yeah, I didn't even finish the song either. Like I didn't even get to Kanye's part because I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. That's just me though.
Hey, we all got the preference.
Yeah,
especially with these tracks.
Yeah, now we can get into some albums. We got a couple of albums that we could talk about. They're mainly newer. I mean, there's some I didn't put on here, like 2 Chainz album that came out not that long ago, but I was trying to stick to what recently came out. So we got Snoop Dogg's Back on Death Row album, and I didn't even know he was dropping an album until the whole news came out that he acquired Death Row, which we'll speak on that later as well. But which matches obviously goes with this album, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, until I haven't listened to the album, but I listened
to the first track.
Yeah, I actually skimmed through the entire album just because I want to hear the production. And when I was skimming through it just to kind of see like, what type of album it's going to be, I was like, oh, this is like, I was actually like, damn, this is crazy. But obviously I had to do the review for the other album, so I was like, I'll go back to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds crazy. Like I want because especially I know with that Nas song, like I seen a lot of snippets from Hit Boy's page for the beats that he produced for it. So that's how I already kind of knew.
Yeah.
So I listened to those, but I never listened to it fully through yet. So
yeah,
I could tell this album is good though. I could tell.
Yeah, had a busy weekend, so I didn't really get a chance to check out a lot. But I'll make sure to.
We're gonna review this album.
Yeah, I need to get my handy dandy notebook out and make some notes.
That handy dandy notebook.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll see how that. You know, Snoop Dogg's still putting out music. He's like what 20 albums in now or some shit. Like
yeah, what number? I wonder what number this one is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We can look that up. Obviously, we do the review. We gonna have that.
Yeah, exactly.
That number for you real quick, but yeah, we can get into. We got a couple more albums, more by I say more underground artists. Saba, he's getting bigger, but I still say he's underground. Obviously, compared to Snoop Dogg, but Saba dropped a good thing. Yeah, you check this out. I know you want to do album review. Did you check it out yet?
No, I'm mad because I saved it. This is one I've been waiting on. Like, you know, when you just have an artist that you're ready for them to drop, but he's one of them. And I also at the same time I had it saved the day it dropped. Like I already have it saved before. Like, you know, like sometimes when you go on Apple Music, like it's not dropped yet, but you can still save the album.
Still save it,
yeah. So I've already had it saved, but I haven't listened to it yet. But I was talking to Darnezy yesterday when we were doing the review, and this is one of the ones that we're gonna that we want to review. So I'm definitely gonna be listening to it, obviously, because we literally said that like this is like the next. I just let people know right now. This is definitely the next one that we're reviewing. So
okay,
like
we've
already, you know what I mean? Yeah,
I'll get that. I get ready. We'll probably do it within the next week or so. Hopefully, maybe end of this week.
Yeah. At this point with our reviews, just have the review done. Just write on your own time. Just write it down. Have your review like ready at least halfway through until we come up with the day. You know what I mean? So then we can finish the rest. So
yeah, we'll stay tuned to that. And then we got another underground artist, my boy Euros dropped Don't Forget the Z. So go check that out. If you want to listen to, you want to check out.
And you gotta tell him hop on the. You gotta tell him hop on.
Hey man, I'm waiting for us to grow, so you know he can grow.
You want to give a little bit more? Yeah.
I'm trying to get us bigger too, so it can help both of us out. So
I'm not mad at that.
I'll hit him on that eventually. Maybe sometime probably this year. I'll try to pull some strings, see if he's busy or not.
Sure, but we could talk. We could speak on that. We could speak on the album.
Yeah, man. We can. It's a dope album. If you like hip hop, I say check it out, man. I feel like he's been putting good quality of music. I don't see why, he hasn't been able to blow. I say bigger than what he is, but man, that's happens. There's a lot of good artists out there that don't blow up. So
but check out. You got your kind of like your core fans too, like what I mean. Like, of course, you just keep staying consistent. You end up getting there, but when you have your core fans, that rock with you, what I mean. That's at the end of the day, like you got that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all the new releases we got for y'all, man. And let us know if you like any of those tracks or recommend any songs that did come out that we failed to mention. Let us know. We'll check them out and see how we feel about them. But that's pretty much all the albums and singles we wanted to talk about. Anything else you want to say about that before we head on to our hip hop news?
Not really. Like I said, Saba, and the Snoop Dogg. Those are definitely two album reviews that we want to get to, within the next couple of weeks. So just stay tuned. You know what I mean? Stay tuned. We're definitely going to try to get into that. So
yeah, man. More content for y'all.
Yeah, facts.
Feel free to share that content and, leave comments and reviews and all that. We appreciate that. But we can get into our next segment and our last well, actually not our last segment. And it's hip hop news. And first we can talk about what we mentioned earlier. Snoop Dogg acquires Death Row Records, and that came out of nowhere. I guess they're working on that for a while now, but I checked my phone one day and I guess Snoop Dogg acquired Death Row Records. So
that's
shout
crazy,
out to Snoop.
Though. Yeah, that's like
he had a busy week with the album dropping, acquiring Death Row, and then Crip walking on the Super Bowl stage. Like he had a big week, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you do that, drop an album and you're on the halftime Super Bowl shows, like that's just a win-win, especially for the
That's
album too, because
legendary.
now people are gonna go back to your old stuff, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, Snoop just dropped an album," like for people who didn't know, because he's
Death Row
relevant right now.
Records, like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and then I read something too. I think Hip Hop DX put out that, like, I guess Suge Knight is like, he's actually happy about this, like
there's
that's
Snoop Dogg that acquired it.
yeah, like he said it was good. Like
Wasn't
it's a
like
good thing.
Hasbro, the toy company, like having it for a little bit? Didn't they buy it
Yeah,
off
like
him? And then
yeah, it was like some whole weird situation, just trading hands. So it's obviously
fucking
come full
Hasbro,
circle.
motherfucking
Yeah, it's like,
fucking
why
board game company.
Death Row? I'm
Yeah,
buying no toys from them with Death Row on my own.
they weren't gonna give it away. Yeah,
Freaking
man. That's
toys
crazy.
exploding. Like nah.
All right.
But
Death
I mean, but
Row,
it comes full circle, bro. Like to have Snoop finally, like be the one to acquire it. Like there's no better person to have Death Row than him.
Yeah. Well,
You know
like
what I mean? As of
he's
right
fucking-
now.
Yeah, obviously Dr. Dre don't need to get involved with that.
Yeah.
But
And then
Snoop
Benny the
Dogg-
Butcher is signed to Snoop Dogg too. So he's technically got
Like
a
Def
new
Jam.
Death Row like coming. You
if
know what I mean?
if
The
you
new
merge that with Def Jam, yeah. That'd be
bro,
cool.
that would be crazy, bro. Because think about it, like I could see like Griselda, like imagine making a new Death Row with it, like with those guys, and then add some West Coast people on there, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that'd
that'd
be
be
dope.
crazy. She would sign Pure Out podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be the first podcast to be signed
Yeah, it would be
to
the first podcast.
But it's not
Death Row
man.
/ BRP
I
merch.
want that. Bro, hook us up with them Death Row chains, bro. I'd be honored. That
Facts.
shit ain't coming up.
Pure Row podcast.
Yeah, get some Death Row chains, bro. That'd be dope.
Pure Death. Nah.
Pure Death. Pure Death Row.
Pure Death podcast.
Yeah, man. That's dope though, man. We can get to some more news though. Kodak Black was reportedly shot in the leg at Justin Bieber's party in Los Angeles on, I believe it was Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Wow.
I guess a scuffle like broke out, and he was in the middle of it, and like I think he said like 4 people got shot or something like that, including Kodak Black. So,
luckily they're all good though.
He's making a recovery. He was seen on like he had like a walker. So obviously he needs help walking right now, but
yeah, that's crazy. And I seen Ice-T, like I seen a tweet that he put out too, like warning
about LA.
Yeah, like about the gang culture. It's like, be careful, especially rappers and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what the situation like happened out there, like what it was. You know what I mean? But if as rappers, you're targeted. You know what I mean? Regardless of how you feel, especially if you're someone like Kodak too. You know what I mean? With you got jewelry, you got things like that. You know what I mean? These guys are targeted, so you know what I mean? You just kind of have to watch how you move. You know what I mean? Especially at a party in LA. It's like
when it's
unfortunate.
Like, you got a lot of out of towners coming in, especially when it's Super Bowl weekend.
The celebrities, you know what I mean? Like people are gonna be lurking. Like people gonna be lurking. Like, oh, we got celebrities out here.
Be snatching chains, snatching shoes, snatching.
Come up
it don't
quick,
matter. Snatching souls. It don't matter.
Facts.
That's the sad reality we live in. You got to be careful no matter where you at.
Facts.
Speaking of being careful where you at, we can bring up this. Nipsey Hussle's family is set to open a second Marathon clothing store. So shout out to the Nipsey Hussle's family, letting the legacy live on. Did they declare like where that second storefront is going to be like opened at, or?
Let me see if I could find it.
I saw the headline, but I didn't read into it, so I don't know if there's like a set location they plan on doing it, or if anyone knows, leave a comment and let us know where that's at. But I'm not sure.
Okay, I think it says both open a new location, transform the brand's flagship store on. Okay, so it looks like with the second location, the dream that Nipsey always had, and it's important that his. I'll just read this real quick. So it says this is just off Complex. And I guess this was a goal that Nipsey wanted. He always wanted a second store, so they're accomplishing, one of his goals. But it says this second location is a dream that Nipsey always had, and it's important that his kids are able to see his plans fulfilled, which his dad or his older brother, my fault, was this is his quoted from his older brother.
Yeah.
He said his family purchased property in Los Angeles Melrose Arts District and will strive this year to both open a new location and transform the brand's flagship store, so the main one, on Crenshaw Boulevard. So it looks like they're going to be building that new one on the Melrose location, Melrose Arts District.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure, but I'm not from LA, so I don't really know exactly like where these things are. But then also going to be transforming, the main one that was on Crenshaw and Slauson, like the one
Yeah,
that
'cause they like
that we
gated
know.
that down, and they
Yeah,
like
so
closed
that
the
one's
whole,
closed
like,
right now.
shopping
Yeah,
right there down, and 6 of the
yeah,
companies around it, and they had to close it down. But
yeah,
yeah, hopefully they
yeah.
can
So it looks
remodel
like
that and
Yeah,
get
so
that
it looks
back.
like they're gonna, definitely have a grand reopening. You know, what I mean,
So
soon with both.
I
You
need
know,
to check that out.
so yeah, that's super dope too for especially for Nip and for the family in general. Like even for the kids, like I said, like they all want to accomplish that goal for Nipsey. You know, what I mean, and seeing it come true. You know, what I mean, and then also that that gets more workers, in the store. You know what I mean? Gets more money out. Make
Great
sure that
job.
kids are good. So it's like it's just a good overall. Just a good thing. I've been meaning to
Yeah.
buy a few things because I have the website. Like I have it bookmarked. But I've been meaning to get a hat. Like I've been trying to get a marathon, one of those marathon hats. But I was gonna give me a couple
Yeah.
vinyls. So I'm like, but I've been kind of waiting. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me see. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, man.
I've been trying to get one.
In due time.
Facts.
Yeah, shout out to Nipsey Hussle and his family. Good to see. We'll be
Super dope, man. And I
we
think
we know we're a couple
tomorrow's
hours away. We'll check that shit out when it opens.
I think
But
tomorrow's the anniversary for Victory Lap.
is it the 16th? Is it 16th or is it the 18th?
It's the 16th. Yeah,
Is it
tomorrow.
16th? Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
So
that's dope.
we'll be posting on that. So stay tuned to our posts on Twitter and Instagram. But we can get to our next set of news, and I know you've been waiting all night for this one, bro. I'm just not name what it is, man. Isaiah Rashad and Nelly. Thankfully, my boy Brian got the videos. So if y'all don't know what we talking about, we about to air them on right here, man. Brian, you
I
wanna?
ain't got hell no. Hey, I do not got no. Bro, me and Darnell were talking about this a little bit before we went live, and we're talking about, like, I was telling him, I was like, bro, because I never seen the video. I didn't know about this until you guys told me about it on our chat. First, let's talk about the Nelly one, bro, because I still don't even know what.
First.
Yeah, because I don't even know. Because when you sent that picture of the Vienna sausage thing with his face, bro, and I was like, I'm like bro, I have no clue what you're talking. Yeah, I don't know what this even like means, bro. So can you break that down? Because I don't even really remember, to be honest. Like,
Oh, I don't need to break it down. I'll just show you the video, bro.
no, don't put up no damn video. I don't want to see nothing.
You got to get his flag, man.
Yeah. We're gonna have to trim that part anyways. You know what I mean?
Well, supposedly that man put a video of him getting his Vienna sausage sucked on Instagram. So people are clowning him due to
because he just the size.
Well, I'm assuming people probably thought you'd be big. Obviously, for a black man, like you thought you'd be. I saw the videos of it. I know why they're saying it. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be talking on size or anything, but like that's. If you
but that's what
know,
people just assume. People just assumed. Okay, that's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually that's pretty funny. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like why?
Well, and then
that's
I don't get how you get that confused to put it on your story. That I think he accidentally, like he's saying he accidentally do it, but I think he was wanting the attention, to be honest.
Yeah, like that just don't make no sense, bro.
But they said that the girl needs lessons because that wasn't a head game week.
Man, Nelly, man.
Yeah, I guess he was making like moaning sounds, and like people were like, "How are you moaning to that?"
Man, the internet, man, is something else, that's for sure, and especially Twitter. Like, but that's hilarious. I didn't even know all that.
Yeah, man.
Oh man,
there's a lot of tweets, though, man. A lot of tweets on Twitter, man.
Hey, shout out Nelly though, man. You know, what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah.
It's his business, man.
I guess we could speak on the Isaiah Rashad situation. I didn't same thing, bro. I didn't know.
No, yeah, that came out.
I do want to say this though.
I saw the trending.
I don't know if I seen yesterday when we were live doing the reaction. We got a DM on our podcast on Instagram from I believe his name was Dave, and he was asking when are we going to speak on this because we didn't go live last week. So he's like, when you guys going to speak on that? So if he's tuning in. I told, like I said, I sent
we can talk about it, and thankfully we got the video, so we can show you what happened. It was crazy, bro. And like it was crazy.
Did
Like
you-
Lil
so
Boozy would
this
think
is
that shit crazy, man.
Come
Hold
on
on.
now, dog. Come on, man.
well, look,
Lil
this is
Boozy
what I
was
was
watching
telling.
that.
But this is what I was telling Darnell. Okay, well, first I guess we'll explain it. So what? Pretty much, I guess it was just video that was leaked of him just
Performing oral on a man.
on another man.
If you want to use the right terms, yeah. Like
Basically, yeah. So, I mean, which is wild though. Like just because you're not expecting that, especially like from content when you hear, a rapper who's who speaks about some women or things like that in the tracks. You know what I mean? Of course, you can be bisexual. I'm not saying that, but like it's when you see something like that just happen, like just leak. Like if you just see, like imagine like she's your favorite rapper, then like you see like freaking, you know what I mean, like 50 Cent,
video like that.
like yeah, like you know what I mean. I'm just saying like a random name, like you just see 50 Cent like doing it, and you're just like, bro, that would just totally throw you off, right? But But I will say this though, I was telling Darnell though, I was like, it's kind of like sus for the people who are like, oh, like I want to see that video, like I gotta make, the people, I gotta see if it's really him. I gotta see if it's really him. Nah, bro, you don't want to see. You just trying to see that video, man. I never watched the video. I'm not going to. I'll just take people's words for it. You feel me? But
yeah,
it is what it is. Like
I saw it on Twitter and I skipped past it so fast because I didn't want to see it.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Twitter is like there's no like if you already have the 18 years older thing, like when you just scroll, bro, there's no restriction. So there's no like it's not like Instagram. It's not like Instagram where you'd be like, oh, like you had to click to see it. You know what I mean? Like they kind of shield the video, and then you had to click to see it. Like Twitter, you could just scroll, bro, and you could see damn near everything.
I was at work today, man. Some shit came up. I'm like, bro, I'm at work in my break room, man.
This is a side note. Like the craziest thread I seen, Riley Reid, right? That she's like one of the porn stars.
Andy Reid?
Andy Reid. Oh my goodness, that'd be even worse. But anyways, I guess she was marrying, or she was like engaged with just a regular dude, right?
Random citizen.
And bro, the thread was literally crazy. Like it was like they were showing like scenes that like this is what you're gonna be kissing. Like I was like. And I was like, bro, like, I don't even be on Twitter like that. Like, obviously, like, I don't even be on Twitter like that except for the podcast page. Like, and I was like, bro, the one time I'm on Twitter, this is what I see. And I was like, this is like crazy, bro. Like, I was like, people got no filter. Like, no, it was bad, bro. Like
it was the motherfuckers that don't have a profile picture of themselves.
And there's no way that you don't see that. Yeah, that's true. The people who don't get the profile pictures are the worst. But
because they had to be on the camera. They had to be on the fucking screen.
Yeah, we don't even know who you are. It's like, but yeah, bro. But that's the thing. Like, and they see that stuff too. Like, there's no way you could tell me that like she did not see that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, you see what the people are saying. But yeah, but with Isaiah, I'm still gonna bump. I'm still listening to Sylvia Demo. I'm still listening to Sun's Tirade. I'm still listening to The House Is Burning. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. That I'm not listening to that song no more though. I ain't listening to that song no more though, because that's all I'm gonna think of. I'm like,
I was hyped to that song when that video came out, bro.
Facts, bro. I'm so mad. I'm like,
came out busting.
Yeah. What do you got to say on? What do you got to say about that though? Like,
hey man, that's his business. It sucks that I got to get leaked that way. I mean, he didn't get a chance to come out himself. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. I'm not gonna, people have their own preferences, man. It's none of my business. That video should have been none of anyone's business, to be honest. I know Darnell sent us something about some rapper. I don't remember the guy's name, but he came out as bi or whatever. So maybe that's gonna help. I guess you could say artists come out if they feel like they might get exposed. I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? That Darnell sent some rapper. I don't know his name.
I don't even know who that was.
I mean, I'm not surprised looking at the pictures that was on there. Like,
when you see the pictures, like, you didn't even have to tell me he was. I would have just assumed.
Maybe Young Thug and Kid Cudi and Russell Westbrook might come out soon, but like, just be honest. Just be honest with you, man. But
yeah, I mean, and that's really what it comes down to, like. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. I feel like I said, it's none of our business. But when something does get leaked like that. It's like my question is too, because like at the end of the day, like I'm still gonna listen to Isaiah Rashad. Like there's people out here who like aren't gonna listen to him no more. It's like, bro, it's not like he did anything bad.
You're
It's not like he,
homophobe?
you know,
Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah. It's like just because, like, bro, you're telling me you're not gonna go listen to Sylvia demo? Like
Because
that's like that's a classic project. Like just because of that, I'm like, you know, people. I mean, but at the end of the day, people could feel how they want to feel. But it's not
I
like he's
listen
out
to
here
the music.
beating-
I listen to the music for the music, man. Like not
Yeah.
people's sexuality or what they decide to do on their spare time, bro. Unless they are Kelly
Yeah.
type shit. I don't know. I
can't listen to
R.
I
Kelly.
cannot listen to R. Kelly no more, bro.
There's
Because the only
certain
reason I can't,
circumstances.
but it's not even just that, bro. Like for instance, like R. Kelly is talented, right? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
we're not gonna take that away from him. Like he got hits, but the only thing that's crazy is I can't listen to him no more is because I don't know who he's talking about. Like in
it's
some of
the
the songs, I'm
circumstances
like,
he got himself into is like, damn, is that really how you? Does this track resemble what you did? Like
that's my point, bro. I'm like, I can't listen to him no more because I don't know if he's talking about that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, he's probably talking about some 15-year-old girl. Like, oh, I can't listen to this no more.
That's
It don't hit the same. Yeah, it don't hit the same. But even with the Isaiah Rashad situation, it's not like he's out here like beating women or doing some crazy stuff that makes you not want to listen to his music.
Murdering.
Unfortunately, a video got leaked of something that's, you know, just a personal situation to him that he's gonna have to eventually come out and say, you know, deal with, or, you know, because obviously no one wants to go through a situation like this or something in your personal life to get leaked. My thing is, first off, it shouldn't, you know, why are you recording though? You know, you can't really trust nobody, even with recording something like, especially being, you know, a public figure, like you're a famous person.
That's a lot of
doing something like that,
like Tyga saying, having people sign NSAs or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you're doing something like that and you're famous and you're being recorded, how can you trust somebody to have this video?
Sign one of them contracts. I know Tyga be doing that with the transsexuals. So
you feel me? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's another topic, but
supposedly
but that's my point though. It's like I feel like, you know, you're just gonna have to move different but now this is out, so it's like, you know, he's eventually gonna have to. I don't know if he said anything yet or anything like that, but at the end of the day, like you said, bro, it's like, you know, I mean, this shouldn't take away from, you know, I mean, his music. All he's gonna have to do is just, you know, come out, you know, say what he's got to say, and then, you know, I mean, he's got his he's got fans, he got the support, so it's not like he's, you know, gonna get dragged to the mud just off of this. It's like there's more serious and important things going on in the world than Isaiah Rashad doing this.
Second subject, it's
like this. He's like that's the least of my worries. Like, feel me? Like, oh my god, people were like, oh my god. It's like, bro, like it's like, yeah, it's
if that's what he strives to do, like, good for him.
If that's what he strives to do,
if that's what he wants to do, it's up for
him. Hey, different strokes for different folks. Nah. Speaking of jokes.
I don't know what the hell this is about, but I guess T.I. is doing stand-up comedy.
yeah, bro. So this man is doing. He's been doing a couple stand-up routines, bro. Like, and I guess he's taking it like serious. Another person who's been doing stand-up too is Danny Brown. He's been doing some stand-up, and people say he's like actually like you know, pretty good too. But yeah. So he's been doing things, and you know, a lot of clips went viral of T.I. doing stand-up comedy, and you know, he's been getting laughs and stuff like that too. So like, you know, and I feel like, you know, as a rapper, you know, you just want to try new things. Someone like him, you know, who's been doing podcasts, been doing different things, and you know, he's probably was like, let me try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
especially when you have a life
like Schoolboy Q doing golf, like
Schoolboy. Yeah, and I hear he's like really good too. Like J.R. Smith doing golf too. It's like a lot of, you know,
going back to school and all that.
Yeah, right. So you know, it's like it's cool to kind of see, you know, I mean, just try something new, especially when you're already a legend in the game. Like T.I., what does he have to accomplish in hip hop?
Yeah,
there's nothing. That's
where you branch into doing different things, man. Like exactly. That's why you got reality. Well, I don't know if he still has the reality show, but he did have the reality show at one point.
Yeah,
and he fucking, you know, making money and doing what the fuck you want.
Yeah, but it's dope to see though. I didn't really watch like the full clip, but I did hear kind of like you know, people were laughing, so it's not like he was up there just.
Boo! You know,
yeah, it wasn't one. Yeah, because then it would have been real news. But yeah, the positive that came out of this is that it sounds like it's actually, you know, like he. You know, like it's not like he's gonna have like no Netflix special or something, but you know, he's just having fun with it. I mean, but yeah, T.I. stand up special.
Never know, man. That rubber band makes.
Yeah, the rubber band man.
That would be me.
But yeah, cool
Good for him,
to
though,
see
man.
though. You know what I mean? So shout out to T.I. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Hopefully it works out for him.
Yeah, man. We get to some more news for y'all. You got the NYC mayor wanting drill music to be pulled from social media due to violence, right?
Yeah. So for instance, so I'll speak on this one real quick. So the New York mayor, he wants to ban drill music from social media platforms. So I guess he proposed a ban for it, and I guess let me see. I'm trying to find the quote that he said. So he said that he will sit down with social media companies and remind them that they have a civic and corporate responsibility. And then he continued to say, we pulled Trump off Twitter because of what he was spewing. Yeah, we are allowing music displaying of guns and violence. We are allowing it to stay on these sites. And so we're allowing it to stay on, you know what I mean? Like we took off him for saying this stuff, but we also like this just I guess one thing he was saying. But then also I guess his son is the one who sent him videos because he didn't know anything about drill music at all. And
Yeah.
I guess his son works for Jay-Z's Rock Nation imprint, and I guess he sent him videos. And he said he said it was alarming. Like when he sent it, he's like, you know, I mean, it just kind of blew him away. So at that point, that's when he said he was going to sit down with and I guess there was a rapper too who got shot and killed earlier in the month before he talked about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, but to me, it's like
I feel about that.
yeah, but to me though, it's like, bro, like, what's banning it gonna do? Like,
We won't get it either way.
because hip hop typically, what's banning it gonna do, bro? The music's still gonna find a way out, but it's not even just that. It's like, bro, why don't you go
can't
do
ban it from
something?
Spotify.
Why don't you go piss some, you know, help up with jobs or like community centers and stuff like that in those communities?
Yeah, worry about
Kick
fixing
off the
the
street.
community.
Worry about that, bro. Because like you're trying to ban a drill music. Well, at least with that, like, yeah, I understand the violence and stuff like in music. Like, let's be honest, we know what they're talking about in these songs. You know what I mean? Drill music. We know what happened with Chicago, you know, with the drill music. We know all that. You know, we know what the content is. We know what they're talking about, you know, with ops, packs, different things of what they're talking about, right? Guns, totally violence. We know that. But my thing is, at least some of these guys are getting away to make some money, and some of them get off the streets. You know what I mean?
To feed their family.
Like even like most popular artists is now like Lil Durk and people like that. It's like, bro, look at when they first started with drill music, they were like, they could have been dead. You know what I mean? But now they're, you know, at least it gives them a lane to where they could possibly make some money and get off the streets. It's a possibility, right? But to me, if you're the NYC mayor, bro, why are you wasting your time talking to social media to ban drill music when you could go to the communities?
Wasn't that one dude that got caught up? I don't even know who their mayor is now. Wasn't it like the Cuomo guy, Andrew Cuomo or something? Some dude that I think it was.
No, I think he's governor? Like, yeah, I think he's like the governor. This guy is Eric Adams. He's a black man too. This is
I think I'm getting the New York governor mixed up.
Yeah. So for me, like, I understand where he's coming from, because if you never heard of drill music and someone just showed you that, and like, especially if you're a politician too, like, you know what I mean? And he's a black man too, you know what I mean? So you're gonna see this and be like, oh shoot, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like, you know, they're killing each other. But to me, it's like, bro, that's not, you're wasting your time.
Taking out social media is not gonna change anything.
Yeah, like, why block
that?
Yeah, like, why block that when it's like, bro, like, go to the community, like, go talk to these people, go actually, you know, because I'm guaranteed you probably don't even know them. It's like, bro, go actually talk to them.
That's the logic, is ban movies that promote drugs and violence and sex.
Bro, and that's what people in the comments were saying. Like, how about you go
music on the radio? Like, it all has it, you know. It's not just hip hop.
That's
not
exactly. That's what people were saying. They're like, so you're gonna ban drill music, but you can't ban that action movie. Well, I just seen some dude get, you know, shot 12 times in his back, and you know, it's like, go ban that TV show, bro. It's like, there's so much violence out here. It's like, bro, drill music isn't the end all be all. Like, oh,
you can throw in music if
you ban drill music
in high school.
Yeah,
you talk about that Euphoria show that's hype. Like, it's supposed to be in high school. You get people that's resembling high school kids. I guess they show like a lot of penises and naked women on that show. Like, basically, that's high school kids that are supposed to be underage, and y'all having them promote sex and all this other shit. And like, but you're mad about drill music.
And that's the thing, bro. They always try to point at hip hop, bro. Like, they always try to do this where it's like hip hop. What's gonna happen if you ban drill music? What is that gonna stop? You know what I mean? It's like,
you
bro, like,
still got the shit's still all fucked either
yeah.
way.
Like to me, I feel like go to the communities, bro. Like go to the, yeah, we could go on for days with this, but it's like at the end of the day, bro, you got to go to the communities and talk to the people. Try to get some community centers built, things like that. Try to get these kids something to do, so they're not just out here shooting at people. Make sure the community is good. Get the drugs off the street, all that stuff, because that's what they should be doing in all the communities instead of trying to. We got to somehow figure this out, this and that. All you're gonna do is make it worse. If anything, trying to ban it, then you're gonna give these people no outlet. There's nothing that they can do. Then they're gonna be probably killing more people.
Honestly, we can't fix that. We can't fix the fucking drug problem in this country where you have Biden's fucking
Giving out
like
crack
supplying crack pipes and shit to crackheads. Like I thought we need to fix
to make
that problem.
it to make it safer to use drugs, bro. How you gonna like that? Like that's what
Are
we're
you saying that the fact that they can't get their hand on drugs is making them crazy? I think the drugs is what making them crazy.
when not even just that, even just talking
think it
to
makes
like
no
a lot of people like as far as I mean, like diseases and stuff like that, like with different needles and pipes, like if you're just getting it from or sharing it with other people and doing this and it spreads, I mean, different stuff like that. So, but that's what what they were talking about, but it absolutely makes no sense, like in the grand scheme of things when you really look at it. But like, bro, that's what like that's what you're doing, and the thing what makes it crazy is it's $30 million, like it's $30 million that you're giving for that.
That money, man.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like you said, we could talk
30 million to supply that. Yeah, there's been a lot of cases of people having to owe back on their taxes when we already pay shitload of taxes as it is, but yeah, you're gonna give away 30 million to supply drug like pipes to crackheads, like.
Yeah, it's like, bro, what? Like,
makes no fucking sense, man.
And people already, I hate this man Biden and want him out, and then this to coming out just made it 10,000 times worse. Now people are really done with him. It's like, bro, he's a man. I mean, I don't know, like I said, we could talk, like we could go on and on for days about politics and Biden and people like that. But,
country and
but
media and
yeah, we could go on. Let's go on to the next one. I'm getting too heated. It's getting too hot in here.
Yeah, man. We don't want to spend too much on off topic. No, we now Versus is requiring a Triller subscription that comes with a 14-day free trial.
So,
which that's the news that came out. But I just got an alert right now that Versus went live on Instagram for the Anthony.
Yeah. So Swiss Beats, I was actually about to talk about this. Swiss Beats on his page said that like we're going live on Instagram. Like I'm not sure who put that out. Like he was basically saying like he didn't know who put that out because that's not true. So
okay.
So you could still get the Triller, like you could still get the subscription, all that stuff, but
it's not staying on just Triller.
You can still watch it. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So Swiss Beats came out and cleared the air with all that. So we could just move on. So
well, now that we got that under we want to let you know that it's not completely true.
Yeah, facts. Oh yeah. What were we gonna say something about Versus? Oh no!
You said we want to have a cash money and what's it called?
Cash money and let me hopefully that can happen.
Maybe we can get that and not to do a Triller.
And hopefully Eminem could get one too. Eminem and Dr. Dre, after seeing this halftime, I was like, hey, price went up, bro.
Yeah, price went up.
Yesterday's prices or whatever.
Yeah, yesterday's prices aren't the same as today or whatever.
Today's price, something like that. But yeah.
But we got a whole Kanye West weekend full of events. With Kanye West feuding with Kid Cudi. West.
Before we go into that, bro, did you see the meme with the Kanye West at the halftime show? Like how he's watching with the holes.
Yeah,
in the
how he's 50,000 to watch the halftime show.
Hilarious, bro.
That's an eventful weekend from the Super Bowl to feuding with Kid Cudi to going on IG rampages and
Skeet
and then reportedly breaking up with Julia Fox supposedly. I personally don't care, but I just threw it on there.
Yeah, I mean,
it goes with all the Kanye West shit. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think their relationship was already like, kind of just chilling with someone. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like
getting a hold of that.
Yeah. And obviously, he's already talking to like he's trying to get Kim K back.
He's still trying to get Kim back.
If you're Julia Fox, you're probably just like, what about me? Like,
yeah, how is it gonna work? You're here begging for Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, right. So she I'm sure she knew what it was from the jump, bro. Like,
yeah, I think she even posted saying that they're on good terms. Like they,
like they knew what it was.
Obviously, he shouldn't be ready to move on anyway. To be honest, but you see this post. He's not ready to move on. He's still trying to fight for Kim Kardashian.
He's sending sending trucks full of flowers and
Yeah. Putting
And,
their
I mean,
text messages on Instagram and shit.
I mean, and then Skeet. Hey, I feel bad for. I don't
Skeet
feel bad
Davidson.
for him, but Pete Davidson because everyone's gonna call him Skeet from like now
Skeet
on.
Davidson.
Skeet Davidson.
Hey, fuck it, man.
I
I'm
mean,
not really. I don't really care about Skeet Davidson, but you know,
I don't care about him one bit, bro. I think it's he's like I don't. He's the SNL dude, right? The guy on Saturday Night
Yeah,
Live.
that one ugly
Bro,
dude
this
that was
man
like
is not
Ariana Grande and
not to be messed
know.
up, but that's like that white humor, bro.
that white,
Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a
that
different level of
unseasoned
humor. Like,
humor, that
you know
unseasoned
what I mean?
humor.
Yeah, it's that unseasoned humor. Like, bro, like I can't watch him.
That
I'm not gonna be
unseasoned
laughing like, bro. I'm
humor.
like Saturday Night Live to me is like, bro, it's
I don't
not
watch
that
that shit,
funny.
bro. I
Yeah,
don't watch that.
it's so lame, bro. It's like, and then seeing someone like him, it's like, bro, like, hey, I'm on Team Kanye all the way, bro. I don't care what no. Yeah, Team Kanye,
I'm not a Kanye dick writer, but I'll ride with Kanye on this.
Yeah, for this one, yeah.
Your wife,
Get your
get your
girlfriend.
wife back, get your family back.
And I would be pissed.
Bro.
And I would be pissed too if I was Kanye and I seen like, and like that's what you left me for. Like, dang, I would be kind of like, I would be like, man, you could at least went with like freaking. Yeah, for Skeet, it's like, bro, like, come on now. But
and then for Jamie Foxx, but you went for Skeet Davidson.
Yeah, Jamie, like you could have been Terry Crews, but you chose Skeet Davidson.
They call Terry Crews a coon too. So I don't know about Terry Crews, but
Cooney Cruz. Nah, hey, I mess with Terry Crews, bro. Okay, man.
It's just more I think the political side of it. People don't.
Yeah,
like
but politics is politics, bro. It's like at the end of the day, like that's Julius, bro.
It's Julius,
man.
I mean, it's saving the Kardashian the funds. You know, you're not trying to.
Yeah, right. Facts. That's 2 cents worth of milk. You gonna drink that?
Yeah, Northwest. You better drink your milk.
Facts. But Kanye West and Kid Cudi, yeah, I think he said all that on his Instagram too because of
he
took him off of Donda.
Yeah,
he took him off because he's friends with him.
Yeah, because he's friends with Skeet Davidson supposedly, and then I guess he called him a dinosaur, which I thought was corny. I'm not really a Kid Cudi fan. I feel like that's nerd rap. Like that's like nerd rap to me. That's what I'll call it. Like geeky, like white kids and like unseasoned other type of people.
This is
listening to and shit. I'm like, bro, like fuck out of here, bro. Like,
nah, I'm not even mad at that, bro. Like I'm not even mad at that. Like, shit. I like Kid Cudi, but I don't really like I don't like a full album from him. Like,
I don't think he's as good as people hype him up to be.
I agree. I agree.
And I'm riding with Kanye right now, so I'm a defend Kanye.
Yeah, we about to. Hey, Kanye, man, we want you on Pure Rap. Hey, we should hit up Kanye West just to try. Like,
we want you on Pure Rap real quick, man. We need you real quick. We need you.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like we got you on, man, but you could use our platform, bro. Say whatever you want, bro. Like, cause we're on your side, man. So
we're on your side.
Sure, like let us go on Donda, bro. Like instead of Kid Cudi, bro, we'll replace him. Like let us replace him.
You can put our sample our what we're saying right now.
Facts, yeah, you can sample that, bro. Like, come on, man. But yeah, bro, like at the end of the day, yeah, like I think the dinosaur thing too, they said like he wasn't even in the dinosaur suit. Like, so it's like, bro, you just like he was. I guess he wasn't even.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just stupid.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like, how would you feel though? Like, for instance, because of obviously the relationship they had, like, I understand where Cudi's coming from though, because it's like, bro, like,
well,
if I'm friends with both you,
Kid Cudi said some cap in his Instagram comment.
I mean, I personally
he's saying people were listening to his last couple projects because of him. Come on. No,
that I seen that too, bro, and that is 100%, bro. This is Kanye West,
bro, and you jinxed the Bengals. I blame you for the Bengals loss, you piece of shit.
But yeah, bro, if we're going to a Kanye West album, bro, are you listening to and be like, oh man, I can't wait to hear what this Kid Cudi on Kanye West's album?
I skipped the moon.
I've not thought about that once going into a Kanye album.
No, I need to listen to Kanye's album because of Kid Cudi.
yeah, that's kind of wild, bro. That's wild to say.
You're talking out your ass on that comment, bro. You might as well delete that shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. I would never say something like that. But yeah, I mean, I do understand though where Kanye's coming from, but it's like, because if you're going through all that, right? It's and you're my guy. I would hope that you're on my side, bro. It's like, instead, why you kicking it with him, bro? It's like, especially if I'm one of the ones that picked you on, it's like, bro, like you got to choose a side at that point. You know what I mean? It's like being friends with like your girl. Like if like she cheated on you, but I'm still friends with. It's like, now you got to pick a side, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? Because you know what it is at the end of the day. It's like you got to rock with the Like,
Yeah.
you would have to rock with Kanye just because of that. It's like, because like, not just saying like you have to, you could do whatever you want, but you kind of got to pick a side, especially if you're the one who making music with him. He's the one that, you know, helped pitch you on and things like that.
I don't want you here in the studio
can't
with me.
just-
And then you say, "Oh, I'll be right back and go hang out with Skeet Davidson at the coffee
Yeah,
shop."
it's like, bro, you
like
now
that
you're
shit.
playing both sides, and I don't know what you might be telling them. You know what I mean? Like, what if I'm telling
Yeah.
you some information or
shit,
something? Or I'm
and
like
then here
talking to you,
goes
I'm
Skeet
venting to
Davidson.
you, and then, hey, Pete, man, you should have heard what Kanye said. It's like, it's a little weird. So I'm not even mad at Kanye for this, but you know, it is what it is. I haven't looked too deep into that stuff, but you know, the information is just there. Like, you just be scrolling through Instagram, you can't not help
Yeah.
but see.
Well, I guess they
like,
had their
all this.
problems in the past for I remember too, but I forgot what that was about. But
Oh yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, man. I
never
mean,
thought about that, but that's what it is.
it's funny because I feel like with Kanye too. Before we move on to the last, or I don't know how much we got left, but
You like three more?
I feel like with Kanye too, it's crazy because you see him everywhere now. Like he's literally everywhere, and also
Super Bowl McDonald's commercial, man.
yeah,
With
he
Grimace.
like he's everywhere. So it's like he's having fun. He's still having like fun, like meeting up with, you know, the game and all these people, going to the Super Bowl, having a good time with his kids, things like that. So it's like you
Yeah,
see
that's
that,
real
but
for
then
him.
you also see these things that come out. So it's like there's
On
like
social media.
there's like a mix, but like you said on Drink Champs, that you could tell it's the media trying to make Kanye look some type of way.
Look
But
crazy.
Kanye at the same time on Dream Champ said, "No, I'm creating my own narrative." Because I seen it even like another thing where he was talking about, you know what I mean? Like, I think it was something where he was speaking about like, you know what I mean? Like for just basically getting freedom, like having freedom and stuff like that. And for like, you know, for black people and things like that. So like he be saying like a bunch of dope stuff too. So I'm like, man, like I think it's just I mess with what Kanye's doing, trying to like create his own narrative instead of these people. I think it was at the Netflix like documentary, like it was one of those like premiere or something like that. He was having he was speaking on something. So
yeah,
I don't know exactly what he
hopefully
said. But,
Kanye, things go up for Kanye, and you know,
Yeah.
we'll stay tuned to what goes on with that. But we can get into some more
Facts.
drama. The baby's bowling incident, man.
Sheesh.
Hey man, I kind of went. I remember saying that shit to you. It was between him, his crew, and the baby mother's brother. I can't remember the chick's name. Some B-list,
What was her name?
some B-list, somewhat celebrity on social media. Whoever the fuck she is.
I don't remember the name, but I know
I
who
don't
it
know how
is.
she. I don't know how she's relevant. I don't know how anyone on social media with a big following get relevant. I don't know. But, supposedly he ran up trying to catch fades with the baby and I told you this is like I understand you want the ones, but like you're in a situation where like, you know, if you got your crew with you, like you telling me you're not gonna have your brothers back in any way, like they gonna jump your ass, bro. You're stupid for you,
especially the baby, like
yeah, no what he's been capable of.
Yeah, right. We've seen how many times have we seen situation with the baby like in fights
This
and things like
man
that. Like
literally trying to kill somebody at like a Walmart.
yeah, like I think that's the wrong person to run up on. Like at
Yeah.
this, like, you know what I
I'm
mean?
sure they don't give a fuck about giving you the fair ones. Like they gonna jump you, they gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. Like
Move smarter, dog.
Yeah, you have
Move
to move
smarter,
smarter.
man.
Like, you know what I mean? For the
Move
whoever the
smarter, man.
brother is, like you got to move smarter, bro. Because you
I
can't.
understand.
do
Yeah,
that.
it's like I understand. Like I'd be pissed off due to whatever situation it was that
No,
they're in. But
I 100%, bro. I 100%, bro. Like, of course you want to protect your sister and all that stuff, but there's a way to do it, and
yeah,
that is not the right way to do it.
Yeah, it's like if you would have brought a knife to a gunfight, like dog, it's not. You know,
Yeah, like we know
Yeah,
what's about
yeah.
to. Yeah, so
you don't try to run up on 6, 7 other dudes at a bowling alley where
yeah, that's
you're not
like,
gonna be
come
in
on,
the right setting to even be able to walk and have a stance. You're just gonna slip
Yeah.
and then get your ass beat.
yeah, right. With the bowling shoes on, you about to be slipping.
Man
gonna-
wasn't
they
even
gonna-
in no bowling shoes. He ran up in his own shoes.
Yeah,
Started
they're gonna roll him up in a ball and just throw him in the.
So this guy's grabbing him by his hair. This shit swung his ass down the
throw-
gutter.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's some type of savage shit I would have done if I was there. I'm
Bro,
like,
that
"Oh,
would have been.
I'm gonna throw your ass in the
Imagine
gutter."
that. Imagine that happened, where they threw him in the gutter. Like, oh my goodness, bro.
The baby banned from that bowling alley now, but I'm sure he probably would never went there again to begin with, probably.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, bro, like to me, banning a celebrity from a bowling alley, it's like, bro,
Hey,
he
don't
could just
give
get
a
his own. He's just like, bro, okay,
man get his own bowling alley in his own home.
yeah, it's like, come on, like that's cool.
There's plenty of other bowling alleys in LA he can go to unless they decide like fuck it, we don't want him here either. Like everyone just fucking
Yeah, that's
Agreed.
hilarious, bro. But as long as the brother's good though, like I mean, obviously, it's not like
Smarter
not,
next
like you didn't
time,
get beat to the point where like like it's
you
like
know,
that bad. So
hospitalized and shit. But
yeah,
yeah, man, move smarter next time is all I gotta say, man. A
yeah,
lot of people
move
like saying, "Oh,
smarter.
fuck the baby," like this bitch shit, but like, I, man, it
I
wasn't the
don't even
baby's
really
choice
care
for
about
him
the
to-
baby like music
It's not
like
the
that or
baby's choice
anything.
for him to run up on 6 of his guys. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, it's like we're not
You
gonna sit
decided
here
to
and
do
just be
that.
like
That's more. It's more stupid on the
on the
chick's
brother
brother to
then.
do some
Yeah,
stupid shit like that. Come on, man.
facts.
Like, I'm not gonna
Like,
hear. Yeah, we will move on though. We got like 2 more topics to talk about.
yeah,
One
we
is,
covering everything. We catching up. I don't know about this one. I didn't even when you
I
when you
guess
put this on,
Russell. I guess Drake had a Well, Russell Wilson and Ciara leaves Drake's Super Bowl party on Sunday night. I guess
Okay.
Drake had like a big Super Bowl party with like a stage and everything, and I guess Future came out, and next thing you know, you see Russell Wilson and Ciara leaving, getting into their what looked like could have been like a fucking Rolls Royce. I don't know. They're getting
Dang,
escorted
so
out though.
Matt Future
But,
came up and they're like, "Hey, let's get out of here."
I don't blame him with all the shit. I wouldn't. Why would you sit through that?
Yeah,
But it just happened to it just sucks that happened to get recorded on camera and publicly posted that they're leaving once Future comes on the stage. Like, I don't blame him though. Like if they would have left before he even hit the stage, it would have been this. It never would have been
yeah. It just
headline.
it was just the timing of it all.
Yeah.
Like, he goes on
Wait, you think
stage and they
there's
leave.
If they don't say, then there would be like, headline's gonna record them staying in the crowd or wherever they were at, and
Yeah, there would have been a headline regardless.
Either or, if they just knew that he was gonna come on, they should. I'm sure they would have left even before he came on. So, but
Yeah,
I'm sure they weren't
facts.
aware. But yeah, unfortunate. I don't blame him. Just due to all the all the shit you see online about them two and Future. So, yeah, that's not my business. So like,
Yeah, and
they
half
want
the stuff is half the stuff is we don't really even know, like, the behind the scenes of their situation. Like, if Russell Wilson, like, or a Future, like, no, like, obviously they know each other, but like we don't
Yeah,
really
they
know
have
what
an
if they've ever
interaction
like
with each other.
interaction. So it's pretty interesting to just kind of assume or like speculate on these type of things, but obviously at the end of the day we have no clue.
Yeah, that's maybe one day they'll.
Yeah, we're squash the beef.
They'll
We're having both on the podcast.
Encounter each other and see what happens.
We'll have all 3 of them on the podcast one day. No, it's just
it could turn into marriage counseling and baby daddy drama.
Hey, just every situation, we're having them on the podcast one day and we're talking about it.
Yeah, we'll get that for y'all, man.
We'll have the babies. We'll have the baby and the brother.
Yeah, explain what went down.
And explain the situation in detail.
We got that for y'all one day. But that's pretty much the news. We got one more topic to talk about though. Saved it for last because it was a huge topic, man. And
Dr. Dre, he got that Super Bowl.
Yeah, speaking of Super Bowls, Super Bowls, Super Bowl halftime show recap, and it was a big one, highly publicized. A lot of people liked it. Some unseasoned people didn't. So yeah, Brian, MCK,
you're killing me right now.
How's he feeling about this Super Bowl halftime?
Hey, man, hold on, bro. Hey, as soon as second quarter ended,
and I've been waiting, baby.
Bro, that's what all of us been waiting for,
Yeah,
bro.
Get in the locker room so we can.
Yeah, get in the locker room, bro. Hurry up.
Finally, a halftime show we want to watch.
And literally, bro, this is and then this is what was happening while we were watching. They should have brought out. They should have brought out
everybody at SoFi Stadium. Everybody at SoFi Stadium.
That was everyone, bro. As soon, but let's keep it real, man. Like we said, we got Mary J. Blige, we got Eminem, we got Snoop, we got Kendrick, Dr. Dre, Anderson .Paak was there.
50 Cent
on the
was
drums.
there.
You know what I mean? 50 Cent came down.
This man was upside down.
Yeah, with the iconic in the club. You know what I mean?
A lot of people fat shaming him, but
he was still up there though. and he was still up there though. Hey.
Upside down, right under the breath.
Hey, brother. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The memes had me in tears, bro. Like this man was just swinging, bro. Nah, but
it's cool to see
man,
50 Cent there though, man.
yeah, it was definitely dope because I knew there was gonna be someone that was
They're
had
gonna
to
bring
have
someone.
shown up, and it made sense that it was him though, especially with M and Dre. You know what I mean? I feel like there's no show with them two without bringing 50 Cent in at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we could start from the beginning too. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre starting it off. You know what I mean? Him and Snoop. It was just like
the piano,
just iconic. You know what I mean? And then I think that's when they brought in 50 Cent.
Yeah, he came.
But Kendrick's
came
performance, bro. Kendrick,
I fucked with Kendrick's performance. That shit was dope,
bro, and it made you really want his album so bad. Watching that was like, Kendrick,
Yeah.
bro, please.
How that was
drop something,
choreographed or whatever the word is, like that.
man. It was so on point. And then Mary J.
Blige did her thing.
doing her thing, bro. It's like, and that's another thing. Watching her made me want that versus. Like when I was talking about, I want that versus. I want to see her in a versus battle, like super bad.
Yeah,
and it's dope for her to get a moment like that.
yeah.
Like everyone else is cool, but like when I see Mary J. Blige get a moment like that, it's dope because it's like, you know, obviously, like just for hip hop in general, and like just the, soul, R&B, and all that stuff. It's like to see someone like her get a moment in the Super Bowl, like one of the greatest singers of all time, like get a moment like that, super super dope. And then
and you had Eminem on there.
yeah, Eminem went crazy. You know what I mean? Then we seen Anderson .Paak. Bro, when I seen him, I was like, bro, who was that? Because I was like, it looks so. I was like,
familiar.
Yeah, I was like, man,
I realized his name's on the fucking drum.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that, bro. I didn't know his name was on the drums until I seen a post about it. But when I was watching the show, though, I was like, oh, that person looks like Anderson .Paak, bro. And it was him. I was like,
yeah, because I look at his bald ass head, I'm like, wait, that looks like Pac. And then I saw the drums, I'm like, oh yeah, it is Pac.
Yeah, right. And it makes sense because he's been rocking with Dre, like they've been making music for a minute now, so it makes sense. And a lot of people, I guess, didn't know that he like was a musician like that. But if people seen his NPR and stuff like that, like he's a musician, like, you know.
Well, a lot of unseasoned people were barely heard him because of Bruno Mars. So
this mystery,
sad to hear, but yeah, it wasn't for a lot of unseasoned people didn't know who he was before Bruno Mars. So.
This man,
sadly,
you're killing me with that. Yeah, but a lot of people. I will say this though. Recently, like, bro, it's been like that's one of the greatest halftime shows, definitely of all time.
Sure, the
like
Weeknd's
especially like the Weeknd's was. I was trolling on my story. I was like, the Weeknd. I was like, that one was cool, but the Weeknd Super Bowl, like that's the one. Now the Weeknd Super Bowl, bro, was absolutely complete garbage.
I didn't even watch it, to be honest.
No, it was bad. It was bad, bro. Even Weeknd fans were like, bro, this is not that good. Like for the Super Bowl, like it's just not the crowd for that.
I don't care about I don't care about COVID.
But it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? That's a Super Bowl crowd. This is football. You know what I mean? We're not trying to hear that. And then the J-Lo and Shakira one was cool, but we all know that what we were watching that for.
I was getting amped up for football, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind them coming back on again. But who else was before that? I don't even remember who was before that.
So like recent Katy Perry.
Yeah, I feel like Katy Perry and stuff like that. Like I feel like this is what. Yeah, and it was a moment for hip hop. Like that's a moment for hip hop, bro. Like,
I mean, you're in LA.
That's an all-star team, you know. That's
all.
Yeah, but then in just a hip hop gen, you hear that, you hear Forgot About Dre, Still Dre. You know what I mean? Like it's like,
on
man,
the piano,
that was just a moment, bro.
Snoop Dogg C-Walk,
yeah,
joint before you hit the stage, like
crazy,
iconic performance.
And just the setup in general of like the whole
representing where they're from,
Yeah, and then each room, you know what I mean?
Representing in the club represented that, and then like the trailer looking thing for Eminem, and yeah, man, it was a dope concept to that.
Yeah, they did a real and thing is, man, I didn't even realize it was only 12 minutes.
Yeah, it should have been longer, man.
Like that, man, it should have been longer, bro. Like I would definitely.
I feel like other certain race artists get longer sets, to be honest. I feel
is that I mean, is that true?
I felt like it was. I don't know, but I just feel like other halftime
just
performances
feel-
were longer than that.
Yeah, it felt like maybe I don't know if it's because it was different. There was like 6 of them, you know what I mean? Like different artists kind of going, each of them having their little parts. But I don't know. But at the end of the day, bro, like I said, that was like classic, classic moment. Everyone get in there, shine. Especially we talked about with Snoop. Snoop is having a hell of a week. That's for sure. And then the Rams on top of that win, but we can speak on that. But I will say this is definitely from what I've seen, just with my own eyes, like for halftime shows, it's definitely one of the best ones I've seen, if not the best one. Besides, like Michael Jackson and Prince, like I feel like those two will always be
Classic.
up there, and then whatever comes next is like, you know what I mean? Like you just can't beat those performances, in my
I
opinion.
didn't mind Janet Jackson's titty. I mean, my Panthers
Yeah.
lost. But I didn't mind Justin Timberlake doing that for us. But yeah, man.
Nah, but yeah, there's that. But then also, I didn't. The only thing was the Rams won the Super Bowl. No, I don't mess with the Rams, bro. I don't mess with the Rams.
Yeah, we could rant about that, man. That shit was rigged for LA, bro. That shit was rigged for money. That shit was rigged for a lot of bullshit, bro. You telling me you throw 3 flags the whole game until the very last minute when the Rams are at the fucking goal line. You threw 3 straight flags in favor for the favorite team, and you telling me that shit ain't rigged. When
that's
2 out of 3, I'd say 2 out of 3 mainly was bullshit between the first pass interference, the unnecessary roughness, and the third one. I guess it's a toss up between being a flag or not. But you're telling me a linebacker barely had his hand on the fucking. It wasn't like he was grabbing; he's barely had his hand on him, and you telling me that's a fucking flag? I mean, you didn't throw flags all game. You threw 3 flags all game. You telling me now you want to throw a fucking flag when it's in favor for them? That when they're at the 8-yard line, that moved them up to like the 1-yard line.
That's
ridiculous. And that was third and goal. So that next play would have been their last fucking down to score. You're telling me that now you want to throw some fucking flags? And then you throw unnecessary roughness on a play that was offsetting when the fucking Rams are holding. If you didn't have the unnecessary roughness, the Rams would have lost 15 yards. So they would have been harder to score again. So
that's a fact,
bullshit, bro.
Yeah, bro, the Rams got a very good relationship with the refs. That's all I can say.
You can see with the Saints. I was hoping they'd get their karma. I mean, I was happy that happened, but I was hoping they get their karma for that and lose this one.
I think that's one sports moment that I just would never. I'm gonna be like 80 years old one day, and I'm still gonna be like
they rigged
2018
championship.
Like I'm gonna still be like, bro, because it's like one of those things where it's like it only like people could say what they want, but when it happens to your team, it hits different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anyone, you know what I mean? Like when it happens
for them, yeah.
Especially like, and I don't even want to say, like, obviously I'm not gonna here to talk about the Saints, like when they're not in the Super Bowl, but like we're talking about the Rams, but it's like, bro, like 2018 is arguably one of the greatest Saints teams just in general. As far as you look at the roster, like everyone was playing crazy that year. Our defense, offense, but then that happens and we were supposed to win that game. And then the Rams go on to the Super Bowl and score 3 points. It's like, bro, like that's how you know it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Like Saints would have won that Super Bowl. Like we 100%. I know it.
Tom Brady.
I know, bro. I paid $100,000. I don't even have $100,000, but I put it on. I'll go in debt if I had.
Tom Brady would have been. Tom Brady.
Bro, but we're not scoring 3 points. That's a fact. We're not scoring 3 points.
That Patriots defense is really stout that year too.
Bro, Drew Brees is not letting that happen, bro. That's a fact.
6 points. 6 points.
Nah.
28
6 points.
28 to 6 Patriots.
But we're not doing 3. But even but you know, obviously this is a different Rams team from even just 2 years ago, or not 2 years ago, but a few years ago, 4 years ago.
But yeah, man. But I want to speak on it with the Super Bowl, man. Especially being with LA and a lot of fucking.
Shout out Joe Burrow though. Shout out Joe, man.
Yeah, shout out Joe Burrow. I'll get on Joe Burrow too. There's a lot I just want to vet on camera.
That old line is trash too, bro. That was ridiculous.
First, I want to speak on LA and the Super Bowl. So you had a lot of celebrity motherfuckers there.
Oh yeah,
A-list celebrities, B-list celebrities, C-list celebrities, even like influencers on YouTube and TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram. I don't even know who the fuck they are.
Pure Rap
Wait,
Podcast didn't even get an invite.
what it kind of seems like is I've seen some come up on my timeline.
Hey, shout
Where it
out
looks like-
Duhan though. Shout out Duhan though. My man was
Should I
out
do
like,
on? But I'll go into Duhan because I'm sure they paid the hard-earned money for that. But it
Facts.
seems like it seems I keep seeing things of these influencers quoting the NFL saying thank you for having him there. Like if they paid, like if they allowed them to come in, which I think they did because this is my thought on it. They get these stupid little influencers to go. They probably had them going free to take these little snaps and Instagram posts, whatever, to get the publicity. Meanwhile, they drive the average ticket for everybody else. They're having to make up for those stupid celebrities that get in for free. They're gonna have the hardworking citizens like us pay an arm and leg to make up for that money they're losing out on these stupid ass influencers and celebs, bro. I kind of just thought about that on my drive home right now because I seen people
The
like
Super Bowl-
Addison.
the
I think
Super Bowl
Addison and Ray was
conspiracy.
one thing. Thank you NFL for something. I didn't read the whole thing.
yeah, that's
But like
weird, man.
I'm sure
That's-
I kind of putting it together. Like I think the NFL pay these influencers with a lot of fucking followers to go to the Super Bowl, take these stupid little photos, they let them in for free, and just to publicize them. Meanwhile, the average hardworking citizen has to pay $6,000 plus on a ticket for their own, to make
Yeah,
up for
no,
especially. I mean,
but
it's all,
see-
even if it wasn't LA, the shit is still overpriced. But I feel like they doing that shit to get these celebrities to help and B-list celebrities, influencers to promote the Super Bowl and then make it us hard earning or working citizens so I can pay arm and leg just to go. And then some people who are diehard fans can't even afford to do that.
Yeah, no, that's a
You know,
fact.
like
Honestly,
big ass reads. I was about to say a bad
hey,
word.
hey, no,
Yeah, these
go,
dumb,
hey,
fake,
go
fake
crazy.
football fans that know nothing about football coming here taking fucking Snapchat videos and Instagram stories that don't know what the fuck is going on. But oh my god, the halftime performance. Yeah, don't know who the fuck Dr. Dre is. Don't know anything about a football. Don't know what the fuck the 20-yard line is. Like, don't know what the fuck is going on. That shit pisses me off because someone like me, if I was a diehard Bengals fan who can't afford to go, I'd be pissed the fuck off seeing some dumb motherfucker like some random fucking influencer. I don't even know anyone's names at the fucking
Yeah, I
Super
don't
Bowl.
either.
That could have been me, but yeah, they're probably going in for free to promote this stupid ass fucking Super Bowl. It's all
You're
money,
on to
bro.
something,
It's all
bro.
money.
You're on.
All
No,
money.
it's a business. No, that's 100%. It's a
Yeah, it's
business. Hey,
bullshit.
you're hilarious because you would like unravel the Super Bowl conspiracy.
And
but,
that's what it is. I
no,
kind of
no.
was picturing. I was kind of putting two to two together when
I-
I was
I-
driving on my way home today.
Bro, that sounds legit. And see, that's one thing, bro. Is like, I know we argue with say like NBA, NFL, but like, I love football, right? I love football, but I
I
don't
hate the NFL.
like the NFL as a business. Like I
As a
really,
business, when it comes to
that's
money.
personally what
When it
pushes
comes
me
to
away
money,
from
when it
watching
comes
it.
to money, and then when it I want to.
Yeah, I just don't
kinda
rock
goes
with
to Joe
NFL
Burrow
like
now.
that.
This is coming to my Joe Burrow talk. When it comes to what I hate about the media,
Yeah.
did you see Joe Burrow's outfit? This hits me more because of who I root for and one of my favorite players of all time.
What his
So,
outfit?
He
Like,
wore like some suit with a hat, something like I'll say something that you'd see Cam Newton wearing. Yeah,
it was like kind of like a white. Was he wear? It was like white or
it was black. It was all black
It was
and
black.
he had one of those hats that Cam Newton would be wearing, like
Oh,
a type of
okay,
hat
yeah.
Cam Newton would wore. Yeah. When it comes to Joe Burrow, he looks icy. He looks dope. Blah blah. But when it came to Cam Newton, he gets scrutinized, and he should be focused on the unseasoned
but he's
people. Be like,
dressing up.
the unseasoned people will be like, he should worry about the playbook and not his fashion. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but Joe Burrow does it. A white man. Oh, he looks so dope. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't get scrutinized. Gets praised. Yet a black athlete, as in Cam Newton, dresses that way. Oh, he cares about himself. He's self-centered. And tell you this.
Yeah, they've been on Cam for a minute
after
too,
Super
like
Bowl
that.
50. After Super Bowl 50, I understand Cam Newton walked out on his presser, but did you see him hit the stage with a hip hop artist right after? Joe Burrow did with Kid Cudi. Yeah, I don't see no one scrutinizing Joe Burrow for going onto a stage after a Super Bowl loss. They give Cam Newton shit
hold on,
about
hold on,
a fucking press
My
conference.
turn. You told me it was my turn.
You can talk all that you want to, yell and scream, you
okay,
lost.
it is my
You
turn.
lost the
Hey, my turn wasn't over yet.
No, this is who you're reminding me of. I'm like, bro, we might have to bring DFZ back, bro. Like, I don't know as much as you, but we might have to bring DFZ back.
Man,
bro.
back to what I was saying, dog. Like, if you would have saw, they give Cam Newton shit off walking off on a presser.
going in right
If you
now,
would
bro.
have been on the hip hop stage with Future after a Super Bowl loss, he would have been fucking scrutinized for that. I mean, he still gets scrutinized about not diving into the film pool, but you'd still been talked about today. Like, that no one would ever get over that. So why is it okay that Joe
Hey,
Burrow,
man.
which I like Joe Burrow, he's like, I wish he was on my damn team. Like,
Yeah,
but
nah,
to
Joe
see
Burrow's
that,
balling.
it's
Just how the
bullshit, you
media,
know?
tries to
The media is
highlight.
bullshit, and now I want
Yeah.
to say this: the media is hella like I'll compare it to WWE. It gives you who you wanna be rooting for and
Who's
who
the
you
good
want to
guy
be
and who's
against.
the
Yes,
that's
and the
right.
media paints that picture of who they want, and then they're doing that shit
And they
with
do a damn
OBJ.
good job too. They do a good
Before
job.
OBJ
Yeah.
was on the Rams, they're criticizing him. He's a deal now. OBJ's on the Rams. Oh, he's the Super Bowl champion. Oh, OBJ deserves this. OBJ did
Yeah,
this.
bro.
That.
It's like where was the
It's
love
like the
when
WWE when it comes to this shit, man.
Yeah.
They pick and choose the fucking headlines and the who to like and shit. You know,
and the
shit's
thing
all
is
bullshit.
the thing is also it's like it's it's LA too, you know what I mean? Like as far as like what they're
All
pinning
bullshit.
out, you know what I mean? Like LA Times and things like that. Like you're gonna root for those guys, you know what I mean? As far as like the home
Yeah,
team.
media,
You know what I
man.
mean? No, the media plays a big role. That's what I'm saying. So you
Media's some
gotta,
bullshit.
you gotta take it with a grain of
No.
salt and read
Fuck
between
the
the
media, bro.
lines because it's like, you know, I mean that's one thing about the NFL. Like I love football. Like if I'm just watching football, like and for the game and for my favorite players and things like that. But all that extra stuff that comes with it, bro, I just can't really. That's what ruins it for me. It's just all that extra
Social
stuff.
media, bro. Social media.
Yeah,
People don't have a brain of, and that's the thing. People don't have a brain of their own either. Different type of topics. Like people will go off whatever the hype man's saying, and they'll ride with it before even knowing the facts or knowing anything about the situation. But if someone with high influence is saying this, oh, okay, yeah, that's true, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, fuck this guy and that guy, or that's cap and bullshit and blah 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 blah. Because no one has a mind of their own. They only believe in what's hype and what's being publicized.
And even with articles too, like we just see headlines or the bit like we won't even click on the article like to actually read because half the time these articles, bro, like and where they get you is because they know people are just gonna look at the headline.
Just to read the headline, and then you
And
go
then
and
you
click
click
on the
on the
link, and it'll just be a bag of potatoes.
Yeah, like it
Something
don't even
bullshit.
like
It'll
have
be
nothing
bullshit.
to do.
It'll be bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, but they know that it's lazy journalism, it's lazy writing, all this stuff. That's why people need to watch Pure Rap Podcast. We talk about all of it. We talk about our opinions. We keep it pure. No, but of course
We
this
not
is not.
falling for
This
the
is not a
bullshit.
yeah. We talk about a lot of real stuff. Like obviously we talk about hip hop, but hip hop contains a lot of real life. This is real life stuff that goes on. Even like we're talking about the NYC made with drill music. Like
we're talking about the Super Bowl because hip hop was involved with it.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So and we're football fans too, so we're gonna speak on that. You know what I mean? And the Super Bowl was a big topic. Of course, we don't want to ramble on, but yeah, like that what you're saying is facts though. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I think you pretty much covered everything, right? I got nothing to say. Nothing on this.
But to bring on
you went crazy, bro.
To talk about something else though, man. Shout out to Richard Sherman, man, because Matthew Stafford's not a Hall of Famer. So put that out there. Because now you have all these headlines. Because a lot of the media is like, is Matthew Stafford a Hall of Fame quarterback? Blah blah blah. And then Richard Sherman tweeted saying like he has no accolades whatsoever to even provide that. Like he's saying like the Hall of Fame term is like at a low level right now. Like it's getting lowballed. Like they think anyone can just go in at this point.
It's like I feel like with Hall of Fame for sports, it's like how.
Do you think anyone just high title
like for hip hop is like classic? When we start calling anything a classic,
classic
it's like Hall of Fame. Anyone can go to the Hall of Fame, we call everything a classic. So it's like
that Juice WRLD album's classic. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's like hold on, it's like bro, a classic album like off of first listen, you'd be like, and it goes off of viewer, but when it's the majority of people calling something like To Pimp a Butterfly, that's a classic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we know what is and what's not, but especially in hip hop,
Matthew Stafford had a somewhat subpar Super Bowl performance. They want to throw the Hall of Fame topic now.
I will say this about Stafford though. I always thought Stafford was a baller. It's just because he was on the Lions, because his stats were always good to me. Like he's just a baller, you know what I mean? But
I want to talk about stats too. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I had Megatron and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is like I feel like Stafford's always been a solid quarterback. Like you put him on any other team that's a winning team, he's going.
I'll say this. I'll say a good quarterback. Good quarterback, not a great quarterback, not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's not. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying. I'm saying for what people give him credit for. He's a good quarterback. But he's not.
I'm speaking on him in general, not just what you're saying. I'm just going along with what you're saying. But definitely not first ballot Hall of Famer.
No, not at all. I don't think.
And you can talk about his stats. You can talk about he's top 10 or top 12 in this stat. But like again, he played 10 plus years for the Lions. The Detroit Lions were majority of those games, probably 80% of those games he played in for the Lions, you're coming from behind with no run game. Of course, you're gonna have all these high stat in
Yeah, because you're
passing
trying
yards,
to.
and
Yeah,
because you're coming back majority of the game where you have to throw the ball. You were
Yeah.
0-3 in the playoffs. You did nothing with Calvin Johnson, wasted his career. I mean, that also blames the
I mean, that's
ownership
not
and the
just his
coaching, and
fault
yeah,
though.
but
Like
still,
he got the whole
still,
entire team, like
but they
defense.
expect
You know what I mean?
people like Patrick Mahomes to put teams on his back when he's had pretty bad defenses the past couple of years. It was a little bit
But the
better
Chiefs,
this year,
but the Chiefs have always been a solid team though. Like I
yeah,
feel
but I
like
mean,
yeah, the defense
he
is
at
not
one
great,
point had
but
one of the worst defenses in the league. I think it was last year. He had one of the
yeah,
worst defenses in the league.
But
Still
Chiefs
took
have
his
always
team to
been.
the championship
But,
or to the Super Bowl.
my thing with Mahomes is great. Don't get me wrong, but the Chiefs when bro, like Alex Smith was taking Chiefs to the to
Well,
the
yeah,
playoffs.
that's when it comes to coaching. But Alex Smith also didn't have like a 30th ranked defense. That's the thing.
I mean,
So
no,
when it comes
not
to
at all. But
Stafford,
you know what I
when
mean.
it comes to
Chiefs have been a
Stafford,
solid team.
when it comes to Stafford and you had Megatron, you think you could somewhat still win at least a playoff game, and he never done that.
Yeah,
Never done that. So obviously
I mean
he's
that's
not
facts.
Mahomes
That's a
level.
fact.
Obviously, he's not Mahomes
Yeah.
level. And
And you could
yeah, I
tell
don't
who's.
yeah.
And now, honestly, you make a great point because I could bring this to Drew Brees, like during those years where we had the
Worst
historically one of the like worst defenses year in year out. Or when Drew Brees was still getting wins, like he was still like obviously we didn't go to the playoffs, but he was still.
So.
But you know what I mean, though. Like it shows
Yeah.
it shows the difference because it's like if you have Megatron, you have someone like that, and you have a
You have
terrible
one
defense,
of the
you should
best
still rack up,
receivers of the 21st century, man.
right?
Like,
But if Drew Brees
can't do
has a
nothing.
whatever, if Drew Brees has a few cool guys on offense and with the worst defense in the league, and we're still
Yeah.
only
Look.
losing by like 6 to 8 points every game, then it's like it shows who's the real elite quarterbacks from the
Yeah,
ones
and
who are
I'll
just
give you
good,
this.
you know what I mean?
I'd give Stafford more credit if he took the Bengals though in the Super Bowl. But he's on the Rams when you have the best receiver in football right now, Cooper Kupp. You did have OBJ to get to the Super Bowl. He missed out. He got hurt in the second quarter, but you have a top O-line. You have the top defense in the fucking league. You had to have a fucking star-studded team to win the fucking Super Bowl.
The Rams were preparing themselves for this. They're definitely a bot team in my opinion. Like it's not like
but
a
that's the only reason
homegrown.
why Stafford has that damn Super Bowl is because he's on a star-studded team. Obviously, you couldn't make his Lions offense better. Like I mean, he's just put in that position, but he's definitely not Hall of Famer in my opinion. He's not Hall of Famer
because all the
Not right
Rams
now.
needed was a quarterback that was good enough to take him there.
Can
Like
sling the ball.
like that because Jared Goff obviously wasn't that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you
all
need
they
a
needed
quarterback
was
to
just
sling the
someone a
ball.
little like just a step up to be like, all right, let's
And all this is not to mean to knock Stafford. I just I don't like the media painting that is he Hall of Fame now? Hall of Fame this?
Just because you win the Super Bowl?
Maybe have him do another year with the Rams to see if he can get him there, or at least
Yeah.
get to the championship, win some more playoff games. Then
Yeah.
once he gets some more accolades under his belt, okay. But like
Yeah.
as of right now, just because he won the Super Bowl,
If anything, Joe Burrow got a better sales pitch. Making
this man did it in his second year, coming off a torn ACL, getting sacked 7 times in the Super Bowl.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying. It's like to me, Joe Burrow already got a better sales pitch to make it to the Hall of Fame at this point, and he only 2 years in. It's like,
and that's the thing. This goes with what I was saying about the media. Just bullshits for headlines and conversation and people to argue. You know, this all bullshit.
Nah, I hear you, bro. But we could go on. But yeah, we could go on for days, but could we turn this into to daily football zone?
We went to the football media and bullshit.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's funny because we've already called out hip hop media, and now we're calling out NFL media.
We calling out the media. So next week it can be baseball media, man. Shit.
Yeah, we're talking about freaking NBA too. Like we talking about
Olympic media shit.
Olympic.
Oh, we can talk about the Olympics with the Richardson girl. I guess she is calling out the Olympics because some chick from I think Russia or some shit tested positive and still can participate or something like that.
It's about to get real. Okay, I didn't know about that.
So she called them out about that. Yeah, I saw something about that today.
So,
we calling out every bullshit. We
calling out everything that we see now on a Pure Podcast. Nah, but bro, this was fun. I'm not gonna lie, this was a good episode. I feel like we covered a lot, especially missing last week's episode. You know what I mean? I feel like we
had a lot.
Covered.
We hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, because I did not expect us to talk about to go off like that, but
Super Bowl, and there's still a lot I want to talk about the halftime show. I didn't even bring up.
Oh, what did you want to say about the halftime show? You might as well just finish it up.
8 or 11 would have been better than the club. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That would have drawn more buzz. Having Game and 50 on stage together would draw more buzz for the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Imagine if that happened. Man,
that would have been more hype for the Super Bowl compared to just having 50 Cent perform at the club. That's just me. That's
I mean, both do, but I agree that it would be better if they both popped up and like that would be
have
like a
them on
hip hop.
stage
That would be a hip hop
after,
moment. Like that would
and
be
this
like
is how it resembles LA, both under Dr. Dre. This is the history between that to come and perform on the Super Bowl. Like that would have been way more of a headline to talk about. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I agree. Yeah.
But yeah,
And
that's what I think.
let me add one more. 'Cause
Yeah, go ahead.
No, what's it called? The funny thing is too, like, you know, with those type of artists, like, of course, I understand, like, you know, it's a Super Bowl show, so it's got to be more like of the mainstream. Like, obviously those tracks aren't like obviously the mainstream, but like as far as popularity, but the tracks are actually hip hop, like real hip hop tracks. But like, it would have been for me, like, it just as a, you know, West Coast, you know, LA, you know, gangster, I'd be like hip hop fan and stuff like that. Like, it would be dope if like the Dog Pound or like, you know, you see Corrupt and, you know, like it would just be cool. Like, or,
Yeah,
like
you
even
wish you
Ice
could
Cube,
have
you brought
that.
Ice Cube.
Yeah,
Like I just sometimes you just wish you could have something like
Yeah.
that. But I understand
they're trying to go for the public. What's it called? And that's why I was
yeah,
saying
you're
"Hate
going
It
for
or
the
Love It"
public,
still is a mainstream song where like people, the average person, still knows that, remembers that song.
yeah,
So that's why, you know,
exactly.
I
So
think that and it matched LA, being from LA, and
yeah,
then,
being
you
from
know,
LA,
under
yeah,
Dr. Dre, you know, I felt like that would have been a
it
better
all would have been full
plan.
circle.
It would have been, I think, would have been better, you know. But that's just me.
Yeah, oh yeah, that would have been crazy. But yeah, it would be dope. But yeah, man, that was a fun one. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in and is gonna tune into the replays. You can expect the replay to be on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Also on podcast platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Yeah. Thank you for everyone that you know, supports us and enjoys our conversations. We appreciate y'all. You know, this is a good one. Looking forward to more conversations and more album reviews and more content that we got planned for the future. MCK, you got anything before we head out?
Yeah, go watch our review that we just did yesterday with me and Darneezy with you know, Nick Grant, Welcome to Loveland. Go check out the album and then go watch our review. You know what I mean? Definitely super dope music, and really good review. We both rock with the album, spoke about a lot, you know what I mean? And also check out episode 42. Go check out our album reviews before that, Caleb's book review, the Ross book review, and definitely just stay tuned. We got a lot more content.
We go back to our trivia night from a couple of months ago, man. So we know we want to do another one.
Yeah, we gotta get a trivia night. So maybe we could try to get one. You know, you know, this month or maybe March, like, or maybe like when I go out there, like maybe
yeah, we
because
can
I'll be out there for like a week. Maybe we could like that, like we could try to do that Wednesday. And since we don't all have to be on the screen, you know what I mean? We could just have that. We could just run a trivia night that,
yeah, or
maybe like a live one or something like that. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah, and also check out, I think it was episode 38 that we had Duhan, because he's dropping a project soon, and I know we was planning on doing something for that. So you can stay tuned in the coming. I think he's dropping his project on the 22nd or the 20. I think 22nd, right?
I think so. Yeah, definitely this month.
He's competing with Kanye. So and Lil Durk. So you know, that out when that comes out. We already heard it. You know, it's a smooth joint. You know,
facts.
Looking forward to the rest of y'all to hear it. We'll have an episode, bring him back on, and we'll go over that because you know, he got something cooking for y'all. So
yeah, facts. Definitely, we're about to get more guests and definitely more content. Like I said, we're gonna do more. Like I'm trying to, because I have my own channel that I need to post. It's been a minute since I posted on my channel, but you know, with reactions and stuff like that, like we're gonna try to get some even on here, like react to freestyles, even other content that I had ideas of that I'll touch bases with, you know, Kevin Darneezy, but like just from, you know, get more content on the page, you know what I mean, and even more, just a bunch of different stuff, you know what I mean, more than just the podcast. So
yeah,
definitely. Yeah, so just stay tuned. We got a lot more locked and loaded, and we'll definitely try to get, you know, another giveaway soon too. And of course, you know what I mean, like follow us on Twitter. A lot of engagement. We've been putting a lot of games on there, a lot of posts, you know what I mean, and it's been going up. So definitely, man.
Yeah, thank you all the followers, man. And yeah, just want to say be safe, and thank you for tuning in, and have a great week. We'll see y'all sometime soon for the next album review and the next episode.
Facts. Peace.